All right, now we're at dating part 2. Decidedly not the spoof.
Yes. Okay, so let's
say you're done with class. You're walking out. All right. Well, you're going to hang out with some friends at a coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and
coffee shop.
Classy people.
Classy people hang out at a coffee shop. Obviously, you're not classy.
Yeah, obviously.
Or social.
Or we know.
Actually, my brother used to hang out at a coffee shop, and he's not classy at all.
Well, we already knew he wasn't social, so.
Okay. Well, all right. So you're going to the coffee.
You're going
shop.
to the coffee shop with your friends because you really can't talk about going to the bar as per consensus in dating part 1.
Yeah. Well, we might revisit that.
Yeah,
Well, Shane might
but-
take him to the bar. It's easier to get some drunk.
Yeah. The drunker they are, the easier they are to haul into the pickup. But, A, we promised not to do any more jokes about Shane for today. B,
I never promised that.
no more jokes about Shane while we're recording.
Yeah.
Shane, no
Even
more
though
math
Shane
while we're
is
recording.
oblivious to our, we could say anything we want about Shane, and he's wrapped up in his math. Over
All
here.
right, well, let's move on to the actual topic
What are you
at
doing?
hand. So you show up, you're dressed pretty much like you did when you go to school.
Pretty much casual.
Yeah, because you're going to a coffee shop and you make sure you look kind of presentable.
Yeah, a coffee shop is not really a black tie occasion.
Unless, well,
maybe under very
extraneous
rare,
circumstances, you might go to one of them like really fancy coffee shops, like where they have like live music from like a known jazz
or
group.
like spoken word poetry.
Spoken word poetry is actually really cool. I think we should.
I love
happened to the
spoken
two
word
Coach
poetry.
Coach Pickett, we should.
Well,
we should
at least I'd love it after listening to Comedy Death Ray Radio,
Yeah, what happened?
which that's another story.
Oh well, that'll be for the next
You're Xing out
segment
one
of
of the
this
X's
this
and the
little
5, so
podcast.
that leaves you 2 X's,
But
3.
Coach Pickett, we're gonna need to look at maybe going to Albuquerque or something later on this year, so we can check out like spoken word poetry coffee shops or something like that.
Oh, is there any plans for another GT trip this year?
Carlsbad.
Perfect.
Yeah, but
Caverns?
where is it going? What are you doing?
Are we walking or are we taking the elevator? Please tell me we're walking.
Yes.
Alright, good.
All right.
I have a question before we go on.
Yeah.
Have you
If you
done
take X plus
anything
5 out
else
of 3X
besides
plus
work on
15,
this and
you
the
left with
YouTube
2X
page?
plus
Have you
3.
done anything on like
No,
the
just
website?
3.
Well, we don't.
Fighting.
We don't really have a
like
whole lot of.
research it.
We've done.
Something.
Okay, we need to look. He's got
Yeah,
a
you
point. We
still
do
have
need to look at
2X
some
plus
basic
5.
information. You
Plus
and
3.
Lucas, or who was
No,
it? Kevin and
Lucas and
Lucas.
Shane.
Those two are responsible.
I set up the YouTube, so I think my part. is
Yeah,
done.
you've done your fair share of the work with Darren Fletcher.
Yeah.
So
Which,
you were
by the way,
like,
for anyone who hasn't checked out the email, our new name, I guess, is Darren
So
Fletcher.
how did you raise
We
it?
are
I'm
Darren
going.
Fletcher.
who is Darren Fletcher?
That is the avatar we're going to be using
Yeah.
to represent us.
Darren Fletcher. Yeah.
Him and I were just bouncing names off of each other, and we were just kind of like,
Explain.
well,
Again, in case someone beat him from his room.
Chance, come here.
we
Brad
Joe
Can
says
Brad and
that
I.
you
That's
X that out,
consensus
so
on
then
it.
you left
Thank
with
you.
3. Where is he getting that?
Spell it. Write this down, Chance.
What?
Oh,
Darren,
Chance.
Darren Fletcher.
it should be easier.
D-A-R-R-E-N-D.
Yeah, DARREN FLECHER.
It said you were dividing, it didn't say you were factoring it out.
Darren Fletcher.
That is us
No, you're
for all
factoring it out,
intents
that's
and
not
purposes.
dividing. You
Darren.
factored out and
We
then
are
you
all
divide.
Darren Fletcher now for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
So, Darren.
No.
Mr. Fletcher.
Alright, get out of the way. I didn't see what you wrote.
D-A-R-R.
DARREN. D-A-R-Y-N sounds
No,
like
it's Durin.
Durin.
Darren Fletcher.
Durin sounds.
Okay, we're totally off topic.
All
We're
right.
supposed to be doing dating part 2 here.
Alright,
Coffee shop.
You're at the coffee shop, you see a girl, you walk up to the girl, and you do what?
What? Multiple choice question.
Do
Option
you,
A.
Do you
What do you
A,
got to
pull
say?
a rag out of your back pocket and say,
Hey.
does this smell like chloroform to
Did
you?
you know that Darren Fletcher is a Scottish football player who
Yes,
plays
actually I didn't know that, but
midfielder for the Manchester United?
That's exactly
what
what
Lucas told that name.
Okay,
I was completely aware of that, by the way.
you didn't tell me this. We just
Exactly.
stole a person's identity. We can't do that.
Yes, we can. It's just the name.
Alright. Well, he's got a point. It is the name.
You
We're not,
already have
If your
one.
last name is Fletcher, you're perfectly allowed to go out and name your son Darren. Just because someone else has already named that doesn't make a difference.
yeah, we're not advertising him as, say, the
but-
midfielder from Manchester
Yeah.
United.
Trying to
No,
like
but if we
advertise for it.
use like a athlete's name, technically are using some.
Hey, that'll
might get
increase
confused.
like search results or something.
Yeah,
if we ever
increase
actually
search
use
results
that.
because
We'd have to actually use an actual popular name though.
Well, we don't want to use like LeBron James because I mean then it's like total ripoff. But okay.
all right. Whose
But
water
we
is that?
might be sued for
We
Give it
can't
here,
be
give it here,
sued
give it here, give it
for
here.
using someone's name.
No,
Can't, they're famous.
we cannot
No.
be sued for using a name simply because we're not we're not impersonating the actual individual. We're not saying Darren Fletcher, the midfielder from Manchester United, supports Neo-Gentry. We're just
Yeah.
using a name,
We're just saying.
and we're building him from the ground up. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Alright,
So
anyways.
you A, pull a rag out of your back pocket and go to the girl and say, "Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?"
I thought we agreed on no more jokes.
That was good. That was very good. Okay. Do you B, walk up to the girl and offer to buy her coffee?
Yes.
Do you C, use one of the cheesy pickup lines from who was
the
it? Chance's
cheesy
phone?
from the hilarious pickup lines.
Yeah.
That would be me.
Especially let's say, hey, if I flip this coin, what are the chances of me getting head? Or do you D, chicken out as you're walking towards her, turn around, go home, cry your eyes out, and then call yourself a failure?
Okay, I think we should vote. Who votes for A?
B and C is reason. Well, C is reasonably okay. B is definitely the best choice.
Who votes for option A?
They can't
Which
see
one's
hands.
Okay, well I'll say it out. Okay, we have one vote for option A. Option that will be two.
We have one obvious
Alright,
vote for option
option B.
I vote for option B.
Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes for option
Option
B.
B.
The problem with option B is that's kind of too straight to the point. You're
Not
too
necessarily.
much that
Well,
you're
only
like
good
not
coffee
really.
shop.
You're in a coffee shop. You're
You're
picking
not
up women.
gonna
You
buy
don't.
pizza.
You're not proposing matrimony. You're
Yeah,
not.
okay, I'll say this. You don't just like walk up to her and say, "Hey, can I buy you a coffee?" You might want to introduce yourself at least first.
Well, you
get
sit-
a conversation.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
going or
you sit
something.
down. And
You sit down probably.
Yeah,
and
you
say,
probably
"Hey,
you ask
can
something
I buy you a
along
coffee?"
ask something along the lines of, "Hey, is anyone sitting here?" If they're not, she says no. And I said, "Here." I don't care. Sit down. No, I think the microphone can pick up what I'm saying. If not, then oh well.
Well, I have no
All right.
women's skills, do you?
Not really. No.
Alright, Coach P, come join
Hey,
us,
Coach P,
please.
you
We
should
can
you
use
should
some
sit in the
insight.
center because you obviously know much more than I do.
I'm a ladies man.
All right. Well, let's hear
Alright,
let's hear the opinion of the ladies, man.
Yes.
You're in a coffee shop. You see a girl. You see a girl that's pretty darn pretty, and you want to pick her up. What do you do?
Yeah, Joe.
What is she doing?
She's sitting down at the bar at the coffee shop drinking a coffee alone.
Is that all she's
Why is there
doing?
a bar in
She's
a
reading the newspaper.
There are coffee bars. You didn't know that?
Wait. We're introducing variables here. If she's reading
Oh,
a newspaper, that could.
No, we're not going into the newspaper. She's reading.
She's reading a magazine.
She's reading.
Okay,
Or
if
a
she's
book.
reading,
She's reading some kind
she's reading
of-
a book of some kind.
She's reading something.
Okay, so she's reading a book.
She's sitting down, reading something, drinking coffee. What do you do?
We're not
What do I
going.
do?
Yes, what do you do?
We're not going into politics. I know you wanted to do that, Shane.
Is she hot?
Of course
Yeah,
she is.
of
We've
course,
already,
that's
we've already
what you-
done
We've
established.
already clarified that.
You don't walk up to a girl who looks like a horse.
See, we got different levels here.
Okay.
There's hot that's so hot that you cannot not talk to her.
Yes.
But there's hot where you can look at her like, oh, she's pretty nice.
Well, but that goes
You can
unsaid.
keep going.
All of us
there's
here are
somewhere in
very
between
There's
the
a
shallow.
point where you just
Like-
figure, just because she is so beautiful, I have to talk to her because it might be a chance.
Hey, we're gonna go with
I think not quite that high.
not the one
Not quite.
like right below.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
but
Because we're gonna get into that in a different segment with bars. Anyway, hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
no, but still, she's probably up there because all of us here are very shallow.
Is she sitting by? Is there room for another person?
Yes,
Yes.
there is room for another person. However, it appears that she has a friend of hers with her.
Wait, a
No,
guy
female.
friend?
Female.
Okay.
Oh, that's even
That-
better.
Okay, but the friend.
We see where Coach Pickett's mind go.
Yeah.
Because if it's two, they don't know which one that you're actually.
Oh,
good
that's
point.
A good
This
point.
is true.
So
this
then
is
they'll
true.
try
This is
harder.
true. Yeah.
Okay, let's go and double our
Yes.
chances and go with both.
So you just say, introduce yourself. Say, can I have a sit? Can I sit with you?
Yeah, and you
Can I
sit
join
down.
you?
You sit down.
Make sure you're not empty-handed, though. Don't come in there like this. And then
Yeah, well, you buy a coffee and then
have your coffee and a newspaper,
Or
magazine, or a book. Preferably a book that's kind of,
Classy.
yeah.
something that's. So you either need something that's really popular. We're going to shy away from Twilight. I want to find the maker of Twilight and burn her alive.
Yeah, don't have Twilight.
No.
Yeah, have,
Unless the girl is like sitting there with like some Twilight T-shirt.
Then you.
don't have a
you-
dummy book.
Then you
No,
go
buy
to
a-
the nearest bookstore, buy a copy of Twilight, and go back.
Sit down.
Hoping
Then
she's
it's
still there.
Then it's totally okay.
Don't have a something for dummies book.
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't have a. Try to stay away from like horror or suspense novels. Trust me. Most women. Most women do not like horror and suspense novels. If you're reading a classic like say The Divine Comedy or you're reading Paradise Lost, that's okay.
And again, this also depends on what it actually is that they are
Actually,
reading
Brad, I
or
think the only
talking
way that
about.
would work is if you're in a university coffee
Well,
shop.
the idea is that we're already.
The idea, we've already clarified that we're out of college.
No,
Oh,
no,
I didn't know that.
no.
Get
Should've
up.
been
Get,
paying attention.
get up.
Yes, you should have been paying
Get
attention instead of
up.
doing your math.
Seriously, get up, Chance. If you want a desk, grab a desk and pull it in.